Martial art include all the combative arts like karate or karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it. All those. You see, like Aikido, Korean, I can go on and on and on. But it's a combative form of fighting. I mean, it's not, some of them became sport, but some of them are still not. I mean, they use, for instance, kicking to the groin, jabbing fingers at the eyes and things like that.
My name is Zach Lorenz. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, and I've been doing martial arts for about 14 years now. I started when I was around 6 or 7 years old. My mom really got me into it. It was one of the many things that she got me into when I was young. I was doing like soccer and baseball, and martial arts was really the only thing that I stuck with in terms of all the sports that I was doing when I was young. There are three major aspects to martial arts training. First is body, and that's pretty obvious. That's training over and over and over again, just constantly doing that punch or that knife hand over and over and over again in order to train your body to know exactly how to make those precise focused movements. Then you have mind. That's all about self-control. It can be anything as simple as making sure you show up to training every day, keeping a schedule, that's part of discipline, to being able to sit in a meditative pose and breathe and focus on nothing but your breathing for an hour. That's all part of it, and that's all part of being able to focus your mind and calm it down peacefully. And that is also obviously tied in with the spirit aspect, which it's obviously a much more metaphysical aspect to it. Martial arts has made me a more peaceful person. It's made me, it's made me able to control my emotions more. It's helped, any sort of anger or depression that I might have had growing up. It's really helped to get me to focus and be able to concentrate in school and, concentrate on any projects I might be doing. Because really the biggest part of martial arts is being able to focus your mind. That's why we meditate so much. Kung fu movies, which are obviously violent, and in a certain context that can be harmful for kids. But I would actually urge parents to put their kids in martial arts specifically to learn about martial arts and know that it's not all about punching and kicking the other person to hurt them. In a martial arts class, you truly learn what martial arts is, that it's all based on self-control, and only using what you learn as a means to defend yourself, not to hurt other people. And that's one big aspect that they teach in a martial arts class, but you don't see that in a movie. So I think it's important that kids get exposure to martial arts so they can understand what it's really about. That it's not about hurting people, it's about defending yourself.
Can you break 5 or 6 pieces of wood with your hand or your foot?
I'll probably break my hand and foot.
Spirituality is what martial arts was first intended for, or at least it was one of the things, self-defense and spirituality, because a lot of martial arts and Eastern religious philosophies are very tied together. So I think in this day and age, with the right instructor, martial arts can almost serve as a way for kids to understand themselves and understand their spirituality, almost like religion does for most people.
Martial art has a very, very deep meaning as far as my life is concerned, because as a martial artist, as a human being, all these I have learned from martial art.